been prepping with the questions ahead of time?
Yeah. Can you recite pi to 10 decimals? Oh, freaking idiot. I'm going to make you look so dumb. God, this is going to be easy. All right, so no matter how bad my breath is from doing this all afternoon, you can't socially distance from me because it won't work for the shot.
So do you have COVID? Are you trying to purposely infect me with COVID? Is that what this is? Is that what this is?
If only. I've been trying to get it so that I can get that natural immunity. I'm here in Las Vegas licking every single doorknob I possibly can, and I can't seem to get COVID. Anyway, no.
Okay.
What's your name? Where are you from, and why are you here today?
I'm Brandy, and I'm from Florida, and I'm here on vacation.
And have you gotten COVID?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That I know of.
Something to look forward to. Is that part of the critical Vegas experience you're hoping to get this week?
I hope not. I really hope not.
Are you vaccinated?
I am.
And why did you decide to get vaccinated?
For my kids, and for my job, and for my community.
So when you say for your kids and your job and your community, were there any other specific incentives with your job that were like, if you don't get this, you're going to get fired? Do you mind?
No, there weren't any. No.
It's totally optional.
Totally optional right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's no. Do you mind telling us where you work? At least like, if not specifics, like kind of place.
So I work in public education.
As a teacher?
As a teacher,
awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
As a teacher.
So then you know that for kids, well, the transmission rates and the fatality rates are almost insignificant, right? So would you what's your concern for kids with COVID?
So are you an anti-vaxxer? Is that what this is?
I am neither pro nor anti-vax itself. I'm pro some vaccinations and anti other vaccinations, but I'm definitely pro-choice. I think people should be able to make informed consent, and right now it's a really hot issue around that, and a lot of people, especially in government jobs, or if you work for a government school, there you're facing different pressures. A lot of nurses are being fired.
Right.
So for myself, I have not gotten vaccinated, and I don't believe that. I would actually rather get it and have natural immunity.
I understand. Sure, I get that for sure.
So, what do you think the risk is to kids with COVID?
I don't know. I will admit that I don't know. It's not my area of expertise.
Okay. And so, for your community, what is the? Do you have a specific concern for vulnerable people in that population?
I just feel like it's something good for me to do. But again, just like it's your personal choice, right. This is my personal choice, right?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And walking outside on the sidewalk here, you were wearing a mask outside. You're laughing about that.
I am.
Why?
Well, because I was wearing a mask. There are a lot of, it's not only just COVID, but there are a lot of smokers too, and I don't want to breathe in their smoke either. You know what I mean?
Because you're trying to be incognito.
A little bit. And also, like, I know that I put my sunscreen on this morning, and I've got my hat on, and my sunscreen I know is wearing off. So I'm in the shade right now, but I am wearing my mask as a little bit of sunscreen as well.
So you're not concerned though standing next to me, like you didn't.
You have COVID? Are you trying to give me COVID? Is that I asked?
But it's funny, you weren't serious, or you stood next to me first, and then.
I got the vaccination because I trust it. I believe in it.
Okay. Why? Well.
Then why wear the mask?
Well, that's one thing, yeah.
Right. Okay. Why not? Like, why, if you're already using birth control, why not also wear a condom or practice other methods of birth control as well?
Oh, are you really trying to get me started on that? Because that's a whole other hour-long interview we're going to skip right now.
You didn't tell me who the man was that we were talking about here either. So you kind of walked.
The man.
This. Yeah, who's the man?
Well, who do you think the man is?
I don't know who the man is. The man can be a bunch of different things.
Because it seems like the man would be the one who told you that the vaccine was safe and effective, right?
Possibly, sure.
It would seem like the man was the one who told you that, wearing a mask is.
Be the man that's telling me not to get the vaccination. So.
Why would the powers that be have an interest in you not getting vaccinated?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna admit that this is not my area of expertise on this.
Because it seems like all the powers that be right now. Exactly. Totally. So fake. You can be next. He can definitely be next. It just seems like everybody who is the do you want to wait and be next on the mic?
I don't even want to talk about anything.
Usually those are funny interludes,
Right.
not real interruptions.
Right.
We were talking about something serious, weren't we?
Right.
So,
Can I say this?
please.
I totally respect your choice, right? I really, really do. And do you respect my choice, I guess is maybe my question.
I respect that it is your choice, but I do not respect the choice because I believe it is based on significant misinformation. So when I talk about the man, I look at the whole scenario of COVID, again, regardless of how bad is the virus, how bad is the vaccine, what's the purpose of government? Keep the rich getting richer at the expense of the rest of us. And they're doing, you would agree, right?
I mean,
They're doing a very good job right now.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Like I said, like twice so far, right? Like this is not my area of expertise. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. I don't think that anything that I'm doing is hurting anyone else. So I don't know if I'm going to be the best interviewee. I'm not going to get combative. You know what I mean?
No, I love this. No, this is great. I very much appreciate you honestly and directly sharing your perspective this way.
And I also didn't come to Vegas to fight. You know what I mean?
No. So
And my phone is sincerely on 20%, and I want to go charge it before I go to Fremont.
Okay,
So that was what I was on my way to do.
no problem.
If I would have known this was a conversation, not that I'm trying to shut down COVID conversations at all.
No,
But
no
I will admit that I'm not going to fight with you. I totally respect what your choice is, and that you have the choice. Like you said, you respect my ability to have my own choice, but don't necessarily the choice that I made.
Right.
That's why we're here.
So the very last thing is I would just want you to consider that while you getting the vaccine doesn't hurt anybody else, you walking on the sidewalk doesn't hurt anybody else. A society of unthinking compliance and obedience to authority is extremely dangerous.
Absolutely, but I will say that my decision to get the vaccine wasn't an easy one to make. So can I at least give you that much? We're all making these decisions based on the best that we can do for ourselves and the people that we're surrounded with, and the knowledge that we have. And whatever our algorithm is that's giving us the knowledge, we're doing our best to try to keep it as neutral as possible. I don't know. That's all I've got for you.
Be chill and love everybody regardless.
Exactly. So
I could tell that was shining through. Will you hug someone unvaccinated?
Sure.
Oh, I'm a little sweaty. Been out here for a while, but thank you so much, dear. Oh, by the way, normally I wear a T-shirt that says "Free Hugs."
Oh, I like
And right now, that's kind of civil disobedience.
So what is your YouTube channel?
Adam versus the man.
Adam versus the man.
I'm actually banned on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, you're banned on YouTube.
So, but it's easier to say it's for my YouTube channel. 'Cause I
Okay,
used to do it.
exactly.
But we're on Odyssey now. It's a blockchain-based social media.
Is that? I don't know what that is. I'll look into it.
Well,
though.
like Bitcoin is
Okay.
on a blockchain.
Okay.
Our media is uploaded similarly to a distributed blockchain, so it can't get censored.
All right. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, good luck with your interview.
Thanks.
I'm gonna ask, even though you can't, I don't have any control over it. Can you just not make me look like an asshole?
I don't think we want to.
Okay.
Because you were. I mean, yeah. If I really
like,
wanted
I really
to.
do want to have like open conversations, but I'll admit that, like I said, this is, I don't know. I'm just doing the best I can.
I'm going. That's what we're going to be showing with this. If I wanted to, yeah, I could probably like snip out, but that's
For
not
sure.
the point.
Exactly.
I am going to show what I think is wrong about what you express, and what to me is because like I was in the Marine Corps. I don't do this from a position of judgment. You want to talk about unquestioning obedience?
Oh, exactly.
You're like, I've been way worse than you. And this is part of the lesson that I want to share, especially since like the global war on terror just ended, with sort of. Obviously, it just metastasized, as Joe Biden said, but there's a big parallel between the fear-mongering of terrorism and the fear-mongering around COVID right now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of divisiveness. Again, a lot of people have gotten sucked into one side or the other in such stupid extremes. But there is an undeniable reality to me that is so important to point out. in that parallel, that there's a hype and hysteria, there's a government response, the general population suffers, and the rich get richer. You go, come on, we're really just going to do this again?
Right.
And
and where are the hard facts, right? Like, where is the truth in all of that?
There is, again, even in the mainstream narrative, even among teased out of even government numbers, if you want to trust those numbers to begin with, there are certain undeniable parts of the narrative that we just have to face up to at this point and say, let's not make this a 20-year war on microorganisms the way we just had a 20-year war on terror that ended in what? Really? No. And it's already rich getting richer at everybody else's expense. That's undeniable. And that's the man.
I do love your passion, y'all. I love that you guys are out here doing this. This is really fun. I enjoyed the conversation with you.
Likewise.
We will meet that challenge with courage and love, and as always, we the people will prevail.